Alright lads, so a new banner drops tomorrow, the Catastrophe Summons as expected, featuring the CS CACAO Society versions of Okira and Grimjaw, and we're here to talk about, is this banner worth summoning on? Now I'm sure there's many people out there, myself included, still trying to get their hands on these new Fowls, new blah characters, and I definitely recommend those banners, more so the individual banners, over this particular banner. Despite this banner having some good value, I still think it's best saving for future banners, as these characters will be featured in the end of year poll selection, assuming we as a committee do vote for these characters, and I can already see us voting for some of these characters. So my personal recommendation from the start of the video is to realistically skip this banner, maybe do the first two steps since they are discounted, and save your orbs for the poll selection if you really want these characters, or most importantly, save for the end of month banner, as it's very likely to be a Spirits Are There With You beyond Bankai banner. But for those wondering, this banner is going to be out from the 4th to the 17th, so that means you do have a while to save for it. While this banner is out, we are going to find out what the mid-month banner is going to be. Doubt it's going to be able to top this banner though, as mid-month characters are never really that super amazing, but at the same time we are also going to get a few of the individual banners, more specifically Eisen and also Yamamoto's. Now the banner itself does feature these selection of characters, which includes CS Grimjow and also Okira, and really nice they have included the other party time characters. Now, back when these two banners dropped around 4 or so months ago, they were in different banners, but at the same time, they are both celebrating the same type of seasonal event, which is White Day. So it makes complete sense, and it is great to see that they have been provided both in the same banner here. In this case, you have 4 new characters, potentially don't even own 4 of them, and because these 4 characters are in the same banner, it does make this banner, again, maybe worth summoning if you really do want them, and that's why I maybe recommend doing the first 2 steps, because these characters aren't too bad, especially if you are in need of some of these characters. So for example, the CACAO Society version of Grimjaw, really good character. What his main unique gimmick is here is that he is a super link slot character for the technique attribute. So if you are someone that wants to farm super link slot potions more efficiently per ticket, you want to have this character in your team, as he is guaranteeing you 5 normal link slot potions and also super link slot potions. So having him in your account is always going to be a great thing. He's never going to not be useful, as he is the only character in the game right now for the technique attribute to be a super technique link slot character for the speed link slot potions. And one of the great things about this character, I guess, is that because he is a super link slot character, a lot of people would gladly accept you into their IT lobbies and just basically carry you. But this character doesn't really need carrying, as he himself is actually quite good. And that comes down to the fact that he does have an Aaroniero killer, a very good strong attack kit, with his first SA1 being a 3000 length beam forward, his SA2 being a vacuum vortex, really good for inflicting status elements, which he can inflict weakening, and then his SA3 is a charged strong attack, being able to do a lot of damage, which will be useful in maybe epic raid if you want to farm, again, normal link slot potions. He does come with frenzy +2, extra damage to weakened enemies, and also increase the amount of damage your team does if they are a technique attribute of Aaroniero to status element afflicted enemies. So with a good kit, a good damage output, and a lot of usability thanks to the fact that he is a super link slot character, this does make him one of the best characters for the technique attribute, and also one of the more sought after, if not most sought after technique character in the entire game. And CS Okira is also sought after, but in many different ways. In this case, Okira is a normal attack damaging character that does have some great damage output and also a lot of survivability, auto capabilities, due to the way his kit does work. His main use though would be probably in guild quests, because he is a ranged Sparta killer. There aren't that many out there, so if you are in need of someone that can potentially carry you for the ranged Sparta week of guild quest, he is a great character to have, as he is a great lead and also a side character. That's what I really like about this character, and I have demonstrated that on the channel. A lot of NAD characters designed for guild quests are more so supposed to be used as a side character, but in Okira's case he can be used as a main, since his sword bomb does actually lower their defense by 80%. It does provide the debuff effect, and that allows you to do a lot of damage on the final boss. So he's actually kind of a unique character in that sense, and at the same time he also does do more damage in guild quests. He has the status element attack boost, where if he does inflict his status element is drained, by the way, great for autoing. He is getting an 80% stat boost to his attack stat, and that just allows him to again hit very hard, especially with the fact that he does have Flurry +1, Poise, and Guard Break. So overall, just a very good non-attack damaging character that can be used in epic rage to provide the team with a debuff, and can be great in a niche guild quest week where you might not have many options of. And the same can be almost said about this Party Time Eisen, as he's basically a melee version of this Okira, but does play a tad bit differently. Again, once more, he is designed for another guild quest, this time the Melee Espada guild quest. So once more, just like Okira, if you are in need of characters to use for this particular week because you don't have many other options, Eisen is going to be good here. And overall, he is a very good character in normal content. Does have guard break just like Okira, that does make him use a lot of different content. This Eisen has a very high damage output with his flurry +1 and also 90% bruiser. 30% of that, by the way, coming from his sword trait, since he is a normal attack damage 30% sword trait. So very good link, very good character in guild quest, and also can be used in a lot of different single player content since he is a NAD character with a high damage output and guard break. So mainly his usage is going to be in guild quest, but he is a decent auteur. He does have some good visuals, so if you like him, you definitely can use him. That's the main point. But his main unique usage, for the most part, is in the Melee Espada guild quests. And our next character is going to be the Party Time Toastero. Now, he is one of the more valuable characters in the game, mainly due to the fact that he is designed to be used in epic raids. If you use him in epic raids, he's a good character. Anywhere else, he's kind of an A-tier character. He's got decent strong attacks, decent damage output, but there's nothing really special about him when it comes to, normal PvE play. But where this character really does shine, like I said, is in epic raids. And the main reason for that is because he was the first character in the game to have Heart Droplet drop rate plus 30%, and also the Heart Link Slot Potion plus 5 skill. So this character can farm both droplets and also normal Link Slot Potions. And right now, the best way to get both of them in one ticket is currently in epic raids, where you can get a massive amount of both droplets and Link Slot Potions. So the best way to look at this character is an epic raid character. Just like Nozomi, just like Swimsuit Usane, these are characters designed to farm epic raids, and if you use them for that particular content, you are going to get a lot of Link Slot Potions and also droplets. Especially if you can get a full lobby of these particular characters. Now, what I do like about this character is that he was also again designed to be used in epic raids, especially because his soul bomb does provide the debuff effect, and it also does weaken their defense. So you can stack this character with double weaken defense, and that allows your entire team to clear the epic raid significantly faster, especially if you are decide to use him in current epic raids like now, where the key escape boss has 50 million HP. So Toastero overall is quite an okay character. There's nothing really special about him in normal PvE play, but where you want to use him more specifically in epic raids, he's basically one of the best characters to use there if you do work on him. Other than those four though, you have some other Party Time / White Day characters. Nothing too special for the most part when it comes to these characters. They do return quite often, so if you don't have them now, you're going to get them later on. In Gin's case, he's a no affiliation killer, has a decent damage output, can support the team, does have sharpshooter, which makes him a tad bit more unique, but strong attack wise, I'm not really the biggest fan of him, so I think he's quite just, again, an okay character. Grimjaw, main thing is that he does like star summons, and that's why I don't again like playing with him, but he is a link slot character, so you are obviously going to use him in IZ, epic raids for example. If you need someone as a link slot character, he definitely will do the job. Not the best job compared to some of the other link slot characters, but he will do the job just fine, and he always has that use going for him. Shuhei, decent in arena, pretty good in the ranged holo guild quest. That's his main unique gimmick. Unfortunately though, he does not have guard breaks, so unlike this Okira and also Eisen, where they can be used outside of guild quests, I think Shuhei is very limited in his usage. And then the other two characters are just kind of outdated old characters. Decent strong attacks on Toastero, doesn't have the best range, doesn't have the best damage, and then Izuru doesn't have guard breaks, so you're not really going to use much of these two characters. So the other 7 characters definitely have a lot of usage going for them, but these are your main 4 that you'll be hunting for. And these are the 4 characters why you would mainly want to summon on this banner, but it really comes down to if you need them. Again, in my opinion, I recommend waiting until post-selection, as that's going to feature some of the better characters in the entire game, with 7th anniversary Ichigo and Uryu, alongside with Grimjaw, potentially Okira, potentially even these 2 characters. Grimjaw is basically a shoo-in. I would even say Okira is a shoo-in for the post-selection. Toastero and Eisen, it really comes down to if the fans want to vote for those characters. But they are popular characters. I mean, it's no lie to say Toastero and Eisen are some of the more popular characters in the entire series, so I could definitely see them also getting voted in too. And they also deserve it. He's great in guild quests, and he's a must-have for epic raid farming. So with that said, lads, that was the video for today. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you are summoning on tomorrow's banner, I wish you luck. Hopefully you get one in a very short amount of steps. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.